coming at you from the AO Studio. Order up the numbers game. It is time for us to order up. This week we are continuing our numbers game as we order up the top athletes to ever wear the number 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
Chris.
So many to choose from. Lots of legends across all sports. From 5 to 1. What do you got, Dave?
All right, so first up, I'm going to say one that you gave me, which I didn't think about until we mentioned it in our post meeting, and that is Dale Earnhardt, the number 3, the Intimidator. I mean, we consider racing a sport, and the guy had the greatest stash and was just an amazing. If you watched race car driving in the 90s, that was the guy, right? It was that black and white car. It was the number 3, like Dale Earnhardt, man. Not Junior, the original Dale Earnhardt. That would be my first. That's my number 5, right?
Yeah.
Now, my number 4 is Allen Iverson, the answer. I mean, he was just an amazing high school player, played basketball, played football, and in college he went to Georgetown. Then he got to the NBA, and his dribbling skills were unmatched. His aggression and tenacity to get to the basket. I believe there's a stat that says Jordan outscored every player on every team he ever played against head to head, except for Allen Iverson.
Wow.
Allen Iverson's the only one to have outscored Jordan in their head to head meetings when you total up all the points. That's a wild stat.
That's crazy.
So, Allen Iverson, he's my number 4. Now, my number 3, I'm a little reluctant to say this because he is a cheater, but it is Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez wore number 3 when he was with the Mariners. He also wore number 3 when he was with the Rangers. And Alex was on his way to being one of the best baseball players of all time. And collectively, he had 3 MVP awards. He won the 2009 World Series. And honestly, he was the MVP of that playoff run. I think Hideki Matsui actually got the World Series MVP. But leading into that season and leading up to the playoffs, they would not have been there without him. Only 2 Gold Gloves, surprisingly. But he's got 10 Silver Sluggers, batting title, 14-time All-Star. I always defended this guy. I never thought he cheated, but he did. But even if you take what he did when he was coming up, he was still one of the best players to wear the number 3. At number 2, I've got one of my favorite 2 guards of all time, and that's Dwayne Wade.
Oh.
Hall of Famer, 13-time All-Star, 8 All-NBA, 3-time NBA champ. He made the All-Rookie team. He's got 3 championships. I think he's two-time Finals MVP, 75th anniversary team. What did he do? Dwayne Wade. If I could have any kind of basketball skills, I would love to have had Dwayne Wade's skills because he's one of the most talented players of all time. And number 1, who's going to be your number 1, who's buried in my town, Hawthorne, it's Babe Ruth. He's the Sultan of SWAT, the Colossus of Clout,
King of Crash, and all the other dopey nicknames.
The King of Crash. He's the best hitter of all time. He for many years he had the home run record at 714. And just he used to pitch. He played. He hit the ball all over the place. It's the house that Ruth built, Yankee Stadium. And Babe, George Herman Ruth, the Babe. What do you got, Z?
Tired of the same old hot takes and sports cliches? Want a fresh perspective on the world of sports? Then tune into the Fade Route with DNZ, the podcast that's changing the game. Every Wednesday, DNZ bring you insightful analysis. I would argue that group will be better set in a West Coast offense. Hilarious banter.
See, people came here for a baseball game.
And a whole lot of fun. Coming at you from the AO Studios. Listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Fade Route with DNZ. It's not just a podcast, it's a lifestyle. Great choices. All great choices. And really, basketball is really where you get the best threes. So you have a few in baseball that are good. Basketball, you have some really great choices. I'm gonna start, however, with hockey. Zdeno Chara. Big Z.
Oh, that's a good one.
Big Z. One-time Cup winner with the Bruins, 7-time All-Star, Norris winner in 2008, Messier leadership winner in 2010, a career 680 points, so 209 goals, 471 assists, a plus 301 for his career. So that's pretty damn good with a plus minus. Oh, number 4. This is where you start to get a little tricky. Right? Dwayne Wade's a good pull. That's a really good pull. Stephon Marbury is on, there's a lot of guys on this list that you can go with. And for me, I gotta go with Stephon Marbury. Not just because he's a New Yorker, not just because he was a Knick. He averaged 19.3 points per game, 3 rebounds, 7.6 assists, 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA team, 1996-97 All-Rookie team. Could handle the ball, could score, and he actually was on the precipice of greatness. He was on the precipice of something big in Minnesota before he decided to get the hell out of there and go to the Nets. And then he went and built something there too. And they were pretty good with him there too. Then he went to the Knicks and just was there. It was a shot in the arm for what they needed. But he provided a lot of electricity. And then, off the court after his career is over, he did Starbury Ones. Providing reasonably priced shoes for people on a budget. There's something noble about that. Besides the whole China thing. Like when he extended his career in China, he dedicated himself to making the community better. So there's something to be said about that. So kudos to Stephon Marbury. You're the 4th best number 3 in my book. 3rd best, Allen Iverson. I'm with you on that. What superlatives what can I say about Allen Iverson that you already didn't? He took a game from that Laker team. He took that game when the Sixers were in the finals. So that's all you need to know. And take a drink. He's also in the 75th anniversary team. Take a shot. Now this is where things get interesting. Baseball. You got 3 guys vying for the top spot. Right? You have 3 guys for 2 spots. And realistically, one of them is taken. You got Alan Trammell, Jimmy Fox, and Babe Ruth. Who's my number 2? The guy who inspired Jimmy Dugan. That's who. XX Jimmy Fox. Hall of Famer, 3-time MVP, a Triple Crown winner, 9-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champion, 2-time batting champion, 534 home runs, career .325 batting average, and what more can you say? Anything worth doing is worth doing right. Avoid the clap. It's good advice. Give me XX at number 2. And was there any doubt? Was there any doubt? The Great Bambino, number 1. 1 MVP, which is kind of crazy. 2-time All-Star, 7-time World Series champ, a batting title, an ERA title. He's in the Hall of Fame, obviously. 714 career homers, 342 batting average. If you believe in
NBA
war...
75th anniversary team.
Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot. He probably could have done it. That's the funny part. Oh, God. But if you believe in war, Babe Ruth has a career WAR of 182.6. Jesus Christ. That man is a full season. He's a full season's worth of wins better than his replacement. Oh my God. I always love the statistic that he hit more home runs than some teams. Like that's fucking amazing. The year he hit 60, he hit more home runs than some teams did. That's impressive. I mean, think about the time that Babe Ruth was playing in, right? We talked about on the Fade Route, we talked about it coming out of the Black Sox scandal. Major League Baseball needed a jolt, and Babe Ruth provided that jolt. And he's not hitting these cheap home runs, right? He's not hitting homers out of these cookie-cutter ballparks with shortened dimensions. These motherfuckers are like 500 feet. And if you've ever seen his bat, that's not a bat, that's a telephone pole. So there's something to be said about the game in the 1920s. It was not for the faint of heart. Yes, I understand that African Americans and other people of color were not allowed to play. I understand that integration we'll never know. We'll never know how he would do. We'll never know how Josh Gibson would have done. We'll never know. We can only speculate. But what we do know and what we can prove is that for the time, he was baseball. This man was fucking baseball. That's it. That's all. Babe Ruth. Top spot, number 3. Those are our lists. What are yours? Hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com. Slide in our DMs on IG at Fade Route Podcast, or drop us a line on X at FadeRouteDNZ. Time for us to run the go route. We'll talk to you next week. We'll be on to number 4. Solid. I forgot A-Rod War 3. That's a good pull.
Yeah.
Fucking.
What day are we recording next week?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, right?
Can
I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, actually, if they lose,
So the 21st.
Yeah, 21st. If they lose to the Canes, he might not want to talk. All right, let's stop this bad boy. I mean. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review, rate us 5 stars, turn on subscription notifications, and share on social media. Tell your friends and spread the word.